2-point throws pretty easy.
I mean, when we've seen Epsilon before, the team they were up against, every time they got it in school, there was a point. So, I mean, obviously it doesn't guarantee it, but you're in a pretty good position if you get in there and see what they can do here. Target using that IMR again.
He's using it without the stock again, and right off the play, it's going to be risking. He's just going to play that drone out of the map. A little bit of an odd play. You usually don't see that right off the start of a game. I mean, there was a chance he could have ran that through school. Everyone from the Fabi team was spawning in that back trailer area. They had that kind of setup that you would want, just did not elect to run the drone.
Yeah, I think it was a case of his teammates maybe went down and he didn't really have much support, so he thought, well, rather than getting the ball, I'll reset it and let my teams get forward. Maybe not too sure, but anyway, on what we can target. So not using that stock. If he does pick up the 2-piece there, got him. He's going to come and answer back, coming in with a 2-piece as well of his own, and risking is going to look towards the enemy spawn as Getson picks up the satellite and is in the school. He's just going to get taken out though. Good work by Fabi to defend there, and they need to get this out.
Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if they try and push this out of school. It's a very difficult position to play in. I probably would have went for a reset, but they do pick up 2 kills in the kill feed. They're going to have 2 blockers directly in front of Cracks. And it looks like he's going to go for that top Atlas throw. He's going to get that dash off. He's going to dive, and it's going to be picked off by Dilux. So Dilux, he's going to be running this one. He's going to go back alley. It looks like actually going to reverse route, go mid-map. Like the play. Don't like that push back alley. You have that great favorable side of being able to bring the drone through that school area. There's going to be one player, though, set up directly behind him, able to pinch, and that is Kivy making a phenomenal play.
So patient. I seen him sitting back in there, and they just did not check garage whatsoever. He sat there waiting for them all to come through the door through school, which they always tend to go through. And in a way, it was a little bit lucky because if they'd all went through the main middle door, then he wouldn't have had a chance, but he's in a good position here. Kivy, fantastic work on Kataga, catching him with his pants down. This should be a point on the board. Looking good for a dunk. That's going to be 2.
And he's going to get 2 points out of that. That is a phenomenal run. Kivy absolutely on fire here, starting off the game 9-2 on a 5 streak. And Fabi putting up a nice, disadvantageous side. To get a 2-point score right off the break. It looks like it's going to be Cracks. He's going to be able to put in another 2-point score. This could be bad for Vitality. They're going to need to get control over mid-map. Before I was going to say I thought Vitality was doing a great job controlling the drone spawn, but it looks like Fabi is taking it right back.
Yeah, I think Vitality trying to predict Fabi's overextend because obviously they got that dunk in there, and there's a couple of guys from Fabi in Vitality's spawn point. And at that time, Vitality tried to push up, but they just got outslayed in the middle of the map, and then that meant that, they could just completely relay it off Fabi. But this is looking good for a capture. Risk and should be able to get this one in, and that's going to be 2 points on the board. Now, they've overextended a little bit here.
I'd like to see Fabi play for that drone reset. It looks like they are. They're going to have one player over in the middle of the map. That's going to be Cracks. He's going to be able to pick up one. He has open rain towards that capture point. He's going to have one player in the back alley with him. I'd like to see them wait here, let the players from mid-street try and get that flank on and try and pinch these players in the spawn, but it looks like he's going to force the issue. He's got Kivy fighting with him. Kivy's going to pick up 1. He's going to pick up 2 in the kill feed, but he is going to drop, and it looks like Cracks. He's going to have an open lane. He's got 2 teammates in front of him. He's going to put that one in for another 2-point score. So Fabi doing a phenomenal job here. First half, able to score 6 points. Still 1:40 seconds to go. We usually don't see a lot of 2-point scores from the side that they're on. Usually more 1-point throws.
I think they've been very patient, though. They've just waited up when they needed to, and Getsum's going to be lucky to get a point. He just gets in. How good defensive work by Fabi. But they got in and around that area. They were just waiting in cover, waiting for the guys to come and clean up any of the Vitality members that did show themselves. As soon as they popped out to try and shoot the guy with the satellite, somebody just comes in, cleans them up. Very, very nicely played by Fabi.
And I would have liked to see, they put some yards on the drone right there. If they were able to put some yards on the drone, get into the base, try and slay out a little bit, would have worked well for them there. It's going to be risky, and he's just going to toss in a 1-point score, try and get control of the base. But Vitality starting to control that drone respawn a little bit, and I think it's really because Gotaga with that assault rifle, 12-11, doing a decent job of controlling middle map.
Yeah, once again, we see them chucking it out. They tend to reset it, not necessarily at the best times. Vitality, they're just chucking it around. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe just to try and get some more control without having to think about the satellite, without having to think about Fabi getting a hold of it. That might be the method behind the madness, so to speak. But I'll put with Bullet now. Shots being put down. He's going to pick up the satellite.
Yeah, he's going to pick up that satellite. He's got 2 teammates directly in front of him. Not a good throw, though. He needed to put a little bit more yardage on that one. He's going to get it again. Not enough height on that second throw. Definitely going to need to work on his throws a little bit.
I don't think he's learned the fact that you have to actually be projecting yourself.
Yeah, he didn't. The first one, he didn't get enough speed on his initial slide and jump. The second one just didn't throw it high enough. May have had a 1-point score. It's going to be Cracks. He's going to pick up that drone, try and throw it in. Don't think that one is going to connect, and it's not, and it's just going to bounce into the back of the base. Nobody there to make a play for Fabi Esports. So going into the half, they're going to be up 3. Now going into good side, they have a very good chance to close this game out. They can't let Vitality come back in this one.
No, surely you would think not, but Vitality surprised us on the CTF. They maybe were able to do it again here, but you know, if Fabi can get that control that they had previously when they were getting those, those dunks in there, they were just making sure they got all the Vitality players down before they even did anything. If they can do that here, they will get more points.
Yeah, and this is definitely going to be scary if you're a Vitality fan, because the way Fabi played that first half, you fully expect them to get that drone control and push it hard through school. You're not going to be able to withstand those pushes. If they get 2 or 3 points here off the break, it's going to be very difficult for them to come back on the least favorable side.
Just want to mention Kibby 20 and 10 at the moment, slaying very, very well, not dying that often either. 2 kill to death ratio did just go down, but having a phenomenal series, a phenomenal tournament. Every time I've seen him, he's been putting up them numbers, and it's a good point from Riskin, but I think they may have had a potential chance for a dunk there, but just playing cautiously, making sure they get that 1 point. But there you go, they're just setting up very, very nicely. And wow, they're just going to chuck it backwards and forwards. That should be another point, but Riskin's going for the kill rather than trying to grab the ball, and Cracks does get a hold of it. I would just try and reset this if I was him.
Yeah, he's going to have to try and reset it, but it looks like he's going to just try and run this one out. Don't see too many players do that. Once it gets in your base, it's a lot safer to, just throw it out of the map and just get that play ball and then reset it, the drone in the middle of the map. And it's going to be Gun Elite. He's going to be able to defend this drone. It's going to be in school. Not too bad of a placement for the drone to be. I mean, it's kind of like a reset. He's going to have one player to his right. Going to be able to take him out. You see the kill feed starting to be dominated by Fabi. They should be able to push straight through school here. Going to be a huge gun battle. It's going to be Getsum. He's going to be able to take out one. Kivy, he's going to need to lead the way, take out another. Gun Elite in a very difficult spot, and I love that play, but just misses the toss. He's going to have Bullet try and make a play in the base, but you got to hit that throw. I mean, that would have been a phenomenal play if he's able to score that 1 point throw, but still, you got to knock down those easy tosses.
Yeah, I think that was a weird situation to say, actually. Fabi ran that all the way out, and he actually got some good ground up Gun Elite. I mean, it was a risky play, but some defensive work here. Fabi they seem a little bit unconventional, but they seem to be making it work. Oh
dear, no, he's going to miss another one. He's going to bank it off the pole. Another miss for Fabi. So keep in mind, as I know this game progresses, we get closer towards the end, that they had potential to get at least 2 more extra points, that those throws don't come back to haunt them later in the game.
And they may do, as Vitality do actually push forward. And Cracks is not going to reset. Yes, he is eventually going to reset that. Sorry. Just get rid of that there, as Fabi can now push out, try and get some control once again. And we can have a look towards the scoreboard. Kibby's kill death ratio has dropped a little bit, but Cracks is having a half-decent game. They are outslaying Vitality at the moment and beating them on points as well. 6-4 to Fabi at the moment.
Yeah, and it's going to be Vitality controlling that drone mid-map. It's going to be Dialox pushing down this right-hand side. They only have 2 players to beat. Looks like he's just going to settle for that 1 point score. So just bringing it into a 1-score game here with about 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Like the plays out of Vitality. They're not playing too aggressive, not trying to just overextend and get those 2 point scores. They're just taking what they're giving them.
Well, Gun Elite just trying to stay alive at the moment. His team need to get some sort of control at school, but Vitality have just absolutely flooded it. I'd be very surprised if they can get through there. They have picked up 2 kills though. Getsum is going to answer back and take down Cracks, but we're on board with Gun Elite, who has his teammate in tow, and if you wanted anybody on Fabi with you, it would be Kivy. They get taken down straight away though. Good defensive work by Vitality. Yeah, Gun Elite. I think he's taking the right decision to reset that there.
Yeah, good play to reset the drone right there from Gun Elite. Then he's going to pick up another 2 kills. Knows where the last player is. Last player playing back Atlas, trying to get that drone control. And as it's reset here in 1 second, it's going to start dropping. It's going to be Fabi with control over school, so they should be able to pick up drone and run through that area. It's going to be Gun Elite leading the charge. 1 player still battling over by drone, and that's actually 2 huge kills by Getsum. Let's see if he's able to pick up the drone, and he does. He has a free roam towards that base. Looks like he's going to try and put in a 1 point toss. He tosses it and misses the 1 point shot. Huge miss right there from Getsum. He's able to hit that. We have a tie game going into the final minute, but still, it's going to be Fabi up 1 point with a minute to go.
Well, you see, it was all so good until the throw. He did so well. I noticed on the map that there was somebody sitting around there, and it was Getsum. Picked up a 2-piece when there was 3 members of Vitality down, and they had a chance, Fabi, to really extend that lead. They got another one here. 3 men do go down from Vitality. On board with Bullet now.
Bullet's going to have to lead the charge through school. He's going to have one player on top of trailer. He's going to be taken out. But they're going to let Kivy get near the base, and he connects on a one-point throw. Finally, somebody from Fabi is going to connect with a one-point toss. I mean, they realistically should have 9 points right now. They would be up 9-5. This game would be over. But because of their one-point throw errors, this game is still extremely close. Dialogues with that drone, kind of make a play. Gun Elite's going to take out 3 players right there. All he needs is a drone reset, and that pretty much ends it right there, and it's going to be Fabi taking this one.
Fantastic play by Fabi. It is all but a formality at the moment now. 7-5. They played fantastically well, but both teams, me and Bryce, we touched on this quite a bit, is I don't think Vitality have got a chance. No, just keep resetting. But anyway, we touched on it. A lot of teams seem to be missing the easy throws.
Tons of players miss the easy throws. It's kind of shocking. You'd fully expect the throws to be down at this point as Fabi takes it, but a lot of players missing those easy tosses. You got to wonder. I mean, obviously, it's a lot different than going into a private lobby, tossing you. Nobody's shooting at you, no pressure at all, but you really got to connect on those one-point throws. I mean,